Zane, and this is my game Tournament of Straiss, Row for the Rock. This is a two-player simultaneous action and resource management game. It takes about 5 to 15 minutes to play, and it is supposed to act as a transition from a two-player 2D fighting game into a board game setting. In the game, you play as one of 4 fighters on a nameless rock far off in the galaxy, trying to win this tournament so you can get a ticket and get off this place. For setup, each player receives a character information card that tells range and damage for normal moves and special moves. 5 flipped over meter tokens, which will be used for super moves later in the game. Attack tokens, which are the main way of attack in the game. 4 green movement arrows for each character, except for Abaddhash, which allows players to move around on the board and act as the D-pad from a video game controller. And the corresponding amount of HP or hit point tokens representing the player's health. For attack tokens, players have 2 light punch, 2 light kick, 2 strong punch, 2 strong kick, and 2 grab tokens at their disposal. Each player in the game has access to special moves and super moves, which can deal extra damage that normal attacks cannot do. Now, special moves can be performed at any time throughout the game, but super moves, as noted on the character information sheets, require meter tokens to be used. Once each player has picked their character, they place their character on the tile 4 of the board, and play is ready to begin. Now, to start play, each player simultaneously picks whichever moves they would like to perform behind their screen, and once they have both decided what they're going to do, they each simultaneously reveal what their moves are and act them out. Players can choose up to 2 moves to perform per turn. And one move is defined as 1 a single attack, 1 special move, 1 jump, a dash, jumping forward or backward, or pretty much any other normal combination of movement and attack options. In this example game, Abaddhash, the red character, has chosen to dash backward, represented by 2 green movement arrows, and then perform a light kick. The purple character, Jolene, on the other hand, has chosen to move forward and then try her suplex grab move. Each player's first moves are acted out together, and then each player's second moves are acted out together. After this, health points are taken and meter tokens are flipped over, and play continues to a new turn. So in this case, Jolene decides to move forward 1 space, while Abaddhash dashes back 2 spaces. That was each character's first move. Now for their second moves, Jolene decided to go for a suplex grab, but Abaddhash is out of range, and Abaddhash decided to go with a light kick, which has a range of 3, which means Jolene takes a kick. Landing an attack allows the player to flip over 2 meter tokens for later use in their super move, which Abaddhash has done, so she gets to flip over. And since Jolene took damage, she gets to flip over 1 meter token. Once attacks and movements are carried out, blinds are put back over movement arrows and attack tokens, and players go on to their next move to decide what they would like to play. This is how turns go in TOS, and this process gets repeated until one player wins or both players lose. Some special instances in the game can occur. One of those is if both players are right next to each other and move forward at the same time. If this happens, both players will simply remain where they are. Now, if 2 players attack each other at the same time, depending on the attack, they will either cancel out or they will each deal their respective amount of damage to their opponent. One last thing to add is that if players crouch or jump while playing the game, their characters do not move on the board. They are just assumed to be crouching or jumping. Tournament of Straiss is an exciting and methodical board game meant to emulate classic 2D fighters such as Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. It is sure to please, and everyone will have a blast.